what are you focusing on? Because whatever you focus on in your life is what you get. If you focus on your problems long enough, it's going to develop into a bigger problem. Because when you focus on something, it gets bigger and bigger in your life. And if it's the negative things that you're focusing on, it's going to make your life unstable. One of the keys to be stable in an unstable world is to have the right focus, is to focus on God. Because if you read in Hebrews chapter 12 verses 2, it reads, "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith." Now the Hebrew word for fixing is abharau, which means to look away from all else and to look steadfastly and intently towards. So here, fixing involves two actions. One is you have to look away, and second is look to. So we need to look away from everything that distracts us and look to the one who is going to help us, and that is God. Now, if you look into the world around, there is so much of distraction. You hear the TV news, there is bad news. If you look into the world, there is so much of temptation for us, to get distracted with our walk with God. If you look into ourselves, there are so many past mistakes and failures which pull us away. Or if you look into our weaknesses, when you focus on our weaknesses, like you're not good at speaking, you're not good looking, ultimately what will happen? You will hate yourself. And remember one thing, Satan is the biggest distractor, because he knows when you focus on God long enough, God is not only the author of our faith, but he's also the finisher of our faith. He's going to finish us to our destiny. He's the finisher of our visions and dream. When I tell you about focusing on God, I am not indicating that we should be ignorant of our problems. But what I am telling is that we need to just glance on a problem, but we need to gaze upon Jesus. Because gazing is looking to God over a long period of time. Because imagine if you have a problem, like you don't have a job, so you just glance over it and then make a decision to look to God. Because when you gaze upon Jesus, you see him magnified in your life. You know that he's bigger than your problem. And then ultimately what happens? He gets magnified in your life and he moves into your situation. Amen. I want to ask all the viewers at this time, whom are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your problems? Are you focusing on your weaknesses, your past mistakes, or on the world or the news which is giving us bad news? Or are you focusing on Jesus? I want to encourage all the viewers. Maybe you are going through a very bad situation. Your problem is big, but I want to tell you, our God is bigger than our problems. And I want you to gaze upon Jesus. Look to Jesus. Focus on Jesus, just like Peter did. When he focused on Jesus, he walked on the waters. And when you and I are going to focus on Jesus, we are going to walk over our situation. We are going to walk over our difficult times, and we are going to pass it through. Amen. God bless you.